Gwen real quick, since that's kind of a side project thing that goes on during missions, and now we're back here with the main story.
Sally Boyle! You saved Eddie. Say, come up here if you would.
Sure. If I could figure out how, I would, but I don't know how. Is it this door? It might be this door. Is it this way? It is.
How's Eddie?
Recovering from shock. But that lad's resilient. He'll be fine. He's got sea legs, you know. It takes a lot to knock him down. Say, I've got a proposition for you. You know
No.
how dangerous it is to drink alone? I have a dog to drink with.
You have a dog?
Well, I'm not saying he's a living dog. I'm just saying he keeps me company. Until those ploughboys took him.
I can't say I'm surprised. Some days it seems like half the town is ploughboys.
It's not on the level of saving Eddie. But if you were to bring him back to me, well, he's more precious than I can say. I'd let you have all the booty I have in these chests here.
That sounds like an interesting proposition. I'll see what I can do to reunite you and your little buddy.
They're always in the same alley. You know the one, where that big dud bomb landed. And they evacuated practically the whole island until they could get rid of it.
I'll pay them a call.
No, thank you. So how did the window get broken? Because in Arthur's storyline, the window wasn't broken.
Do you have my record?
I have indeed.
This is fantastic. I'm finally going to be able to make my portal. Never mind about that.
And my motor? Have you made that?
And you have earned your boat motor. I won't ask you whose boat or where you're sailing it. I have an entirely different plan.
Does it involve portals?
Clever lass.
Remarkably compact for a boat motor. Alright. I've got a boat motor and a boat manual. Now all I need is the General's bloody key. He doesn't have it in his office in the camp, or I'd have found it already. If I know him at all, it's in his safe house.
Okay, I guess so. So we're gonna escape with the baby on a boat. That's fun. And the auto feeder probably would have made this a lot easier, for real. But it costs a lot of money that I don't have. Oh, his house is here in town? That seems...
That's the old pumping station where I threw him the masquerade ball. Why don't I just sneak in and abscond with the key?
Sounds good to me. Doesn't seem that anybody really cares anyway.
I miss my calling. I should have been a secret agent.
Oh, I see.
He'll have the boat key in his office. I'm sure of it. Christ almighty. He's set for the apocalypse, isn't he?
Evidently. Ooh, it varies even. Okay, well this is ridiculous. Ow. What in the world? Guess I was supposed to be going this way. I'm just gonna trip them all. Why does it matter? Fuck it. I have enough healing things to heal. Where am I going? That way. I'm sure somehow this will end up being the right way. It always is. Nothing I can search? Okay. Well... Up higher? Seemingly yes. Where am I going now? Where am I supposed to be going? Oh, I see.
There are some advantages to being smaller than everyone else.
Those look like lasers all the way around.
Fucking a bucket. No. No. No.
Oh, it's a set part of the story. See, I tried to actually escape it.
When I told you to come to my safe house, I meant knock on the door, not come down the chimney. Did you forget something?
Gwen's safe.
Oh, yes, I'm sure you're taking smashing good care of her. What if one of Dr. Verloc's boys comes knocking while you're out?
We'll move house.
And when they catch you out on the street, what happens to her then? Come, look. It looks empty from the outside. No sense painting a target on the place. Food for a year, vitamins, first aid.
How lovely for you.
You'll stay here after I get Gwen across the bridge. It's the only place I can keep you safe.
No.
I wanted it to feel like home.
It's creepy.
I think I'll keep looking.
You can't go. The doctors are scouring the streets.
This is a cage.
Not once you tell me where she is.
I'm not going to
No.
do that.
I think you will. Baby's going to get hungry if you're not there to feed her.
You bastard! You are horrible, vicious coward!
Sally,
Traitor!
do you love her, or do you just love having someone who needs you?
Let her
Don't-
stay with us. Here. Please.
This is no place for a child.
She's just a small thing. I'll make you happy. I promise. You'll come first. I can make you so happy. Just like when we first met.
Do it again. Run, run,
I think
run.
I've just pissed him off.
Run, fuck.
I've
fuck,
got to
fuck,
get
fuck,
out.
fuck.
Sally? Oh, Sally, you won't be leaving this facility without me. I've the only key card.
I've got to take him down somehow.
Oh. I just happened to run her in a
This
direction.
is a really nice lab. Maybe I can use his own magic against him somehow.
Gas mask.
I can make
Whole
morpholine. If I throw it in that fountain, it'll steam off morphine gas. And down he goes.
You're trying to come up with some clever chemistry, aren't you?
No, not at all.
I like you, Sally. Why do you have to be so damn difficult? Who else is going to give you what I can?
Arthur. Maybe. This is what I'm trying to make? No. Can't be. So they want me to make this. I'm missing one of them. There it is. Now I can make it. All good.
Now I'll just have to turn on the fountain.
Excuse me. Requires power. Fuck. Excuse me, why I pick up these power cells and put them back into place to charge them. So I have to charge them one at a time? You're such a woman hater. Is this why they call it a wife beater?
What do you think you're doing with my fountain?
Okay, but I need to put on a gas mask quickly. Just gonna run around the fountain with you a couple times. Push you into the fountain. Can't you just walk into the fountain with me? I'm wearing a gas mask.
You bloody witch!
He's got all my stuff in his office. I'd better get it back.
Oh, I guess not that way. Okay. Time to get out of here.
You'll come to your senses. I've done terrible things, Sally. I had to do them, but the mob despised me for it. I think I deserve a little consolation in my old age.
I'm not your consolation prize.
Ooh. I think I'm getting towards
How
the
long
end
was
of
I
the
in?
storyline.
I've got to get back to Gwen.
Actually, surprisingly, we weren't in there for very long. Oh, but I'm wearing the gas mask. I don't really need to be doing that right now.
Lovely day for it.
Lovely day for it. The neighbors think you've got a downer in your house.
Not me. If I were any happier, I couldn't walk in these heels. That's a joke.
They heard someone crying.
Love to chat, but I'm expecting Sir Robert any moment.
Then you shouldn't have provoked Dr. V like that, after he tried so hard to put you out of his mind.
Look, you tell Anton that the General is going to be really fucking pissed off.
I don't think he much cares anymore what mood Sir Robert is in. Personally,
Now you have to die.
I'd like to see your customer list. Odd. Something I've not smelled since... That's a baby!
Yes. Isn't she adorable?
This is weird.
Fuckity fucking a buckety bucket. Okay, think, Sally. If he doesn't come back, they'll send more doctors. We can't stay here anymore, can we? I've got to move you someplace safe.
Well, that's fuck. This is a ton of fuck. This is a ton of fuck. I need pure water. I don't think I ever found a metal tube to... I didn't, to make a water filter. Can I pick up Gwen without completing that stuff? No. I feel like I should be able to, but I can't. Shit. So I'm gonna have to look for pure water. I need a metal pipe.
I'm gonna chuck something in case I need to run. What am I doing even taking joy? I should be taking sunshine. Either I've got the bloody weight of the world on my shoulders, or I need to drop a few things I'm carrying. I've got to learn to give up some possessions, or I'm not going to win a race with a garden snail.
I'll do bread and metal bits, but I need a metal pipe.
Would you like me to read you a bedtime story? Of course you would. Well, curl up in front of the telly. You don't want to be out after dark, do you? Would you like me to read you a bedtime story? Of course you would.
Power cell.
Well, curl up in front of the telly, and Uncle Jack will tell you the story. Tonight's story is called Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Once upon a time, there were three bears who lived for all good citizens to be getting ready to go to bed. You don't want to be out after dark, do you?
That feels
Would you like me to
odd.
read you a bedtime story? Of course you would. Well, curl up in front of the telly, and Uncle Jack will tell you the story. Tonight's story is called Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Once upon a time, there were three bears who lived in a house in the woods. They were called Henry Bear, and each of them had a bed to sleep in. A small bed.
Why am I pissed out?
Come out and take your medicine! What's that?
Wish one of these rubbish bins actually had a metal pipe in it. Could I buy a metal pipe, maybe? There's a workbench, a chemistry set, a dig spot. Guess I can go here for now. Metal tube. I want that. Finally. I can filter water now if I go back. It's a good thing because the store turned out to be closed. So I can use it to make a water filter, but then we're directly leaving, so it's pretty useless at that point anyway. I guess I could make lots of filtered water if I actually made it into a water filter versus if I used it to directly just make one pure water on the spot. Hi, Jubilator thing. I didn't realize people actually drove you. I thought you were your own device, but whatever. Always close it behind me, because sometimes people wander in that way. It's annoying. Oh, I have to craft a water filter. Okay, so... I'm missing charcoal. I don't have any in my stove? No. Of course not. Why would I have all the items that I need? I'm just gonna craft a pure water. It'll be okay. I can't craft a pure water without... Okay. Where's the closest house that I can go to? Here. Oh, that's fun. Your stove is empty anyway. Can I get it from your fireplace? No, your fireplace is empty. That's fun. So where's the next closest house? Guess it'd have to be over here. That big weird thing.
You are not authorized. Please clear the area immediately.
I don't know why I need charcoal to make a water filter, but, I mean, I'm sure it's reasonable for whatever reason. You have a
I feel like
pie?
a mule carrying all this. And just about as fast, too.
Do you have a fireplace? No.
We just want to make you feel better.
Bathroom. Fuck the downer detector. I'll look for a different house. There was several right here. there's a tremble.
Can't hide forever.
Another pie.
We only want to help.
I've got to learn to give up some possessions, or I'm not going to win a race with a garden snail.
Can't hide forever.
I didn't mean to take the teacup. So, now I can make the water filter, right? Excellent. Okay, now I can go home. Alright, let's filter some water. Okay, good enough.
Phew. That one's a stinker.
It wants me to do it again. That's fun.
Here you go, darling.
Just one moment, please. Sorry about that. Why am I stuck on change nappy forever? Like, didn't I just do that twice? And now I require duct tape? I mean... Why can't I just pick
I still
you
haven't
up?
got Lionel to make my bird feeder. Gwen's gonna need that once we're not at home anymore.
Oh, that's required now? Shit. That's why I can't pick her up. don't think I have a lot of actual Sovngarde, though. I don't. I need 200 and I only have 80. So I'm gonna have to do some side quests. That's fuck. I guess I'll start here. How far away is it? Oh, it's not too far.
What are you doing there?
Nothing.
That's better.
You couldn't be better, thanks.
Watch out for scurvy, Uncle Jack says.
You're looking fine today.
You know, I think we wear the same size. Downer! Get out! Bloody Downer!
One of you probably has the key.
Come out and take your
So I'll just... Oh, there was a lockpick sitting there, but... They do likely have the key.
Keep calm. Keep calm. Keep calm. Where did you go? Cheer up.
Excuse me. I actually got what I needed, so I'm leaving now.
Right. Stop fooling around.
Found you.
Well, good luck with that.
Right.
You're gonna get what's coming to you. God.
I love a game of hide and seek.
Back in here, up a flight of stairs, and in the first room. Here you go.
I can't thank you enough. Here, this key opens all my chests of booty.
What's so important about this stuffed dog?
Nothing. Nothing at all. Sentimental value only.
I'm sorry I asked.
Oh, how I love me.
See, it gives me a value, which makes me think that I should be able to sell it.
Talky dog. No one will ever take you away again. Do you want a drink of rum, little matey? How about a double shot?
What's so valuable about a dead dog? Maybe I should see if it's got something in it.
In it. Like, cut it open.
God
Diamond.
almighty. Is this a diamond? It's the biggest one I've ever seen. My God, what is this
I should probably
worth?
get out of here before he gets angry
Well,
about that.
in Wellington Wells, everything already sparkles.
I should probably check. This would be worth a good for selling. So, I just happened to come across the thing that I probably need. Let's go see about if we can trade it then. Also, what is that thing at the center? I don't think it was there when Arthur was here. And it gets angry at me when I approach, saying that I don't have clearance.
You are not authorized. Please clear the area immediately.
Oh, it's 3 AM. They probably aren't open. I don't know what time they open, actually. I can find a bench I can rest, though. I won't bring my sleep thing up, but I can wait a few hours. Hey, Justin! Welcome to the live stream. Thanks for joining us. Well, thanks for joining me.
Eddie McMillan's looking for you. You wouldn't tell me what it was, but you seemed pretty distressed. Even for Eddie.
All right, thanks. Maybe I should get down to the pub and see what he's worried about.
I kinda don't care today.
Morning!
I've got another little tinkering job for you, Lionel.
I do so enjoy these little commissions. No one else challenges my imagination quite like you do. That's a rather odd bag. What would you need that for?
Oh, that's for certain compounds that have to be kept at a very specific temperature and pressure.
Aren't you clever? Well, it might take a little while, but I think I can figure it out. Come on back in a little while.
What can I do for you today?
So yeah, I still only have 80, and the baby feeder is 200.
I hope you'll consider us for your future purchases. We get new items in almost every day.
I can sell things. This would have made things so much easier such a long time ago. My goodness. I so wish I would have realized that I could sell things. Can I sell whole stacks? I can. Time to get rid of some inventory. Can't sell, the shop is out of funds. Oh, well, I'll get the funds down to 0 for the shop. Or as close to as I can. Anything worth 2. Value of 1. There, now the shop actually has 0. Sweet. I don't want to go to the Reform Club, I've been there. Do you have anything that I need? As far as I can actually tell, you don't have anything useful.
Ciao, well, this is there you go. Hope your bird likes it.
Flowers. Lionel, flowers.
This is... fun. I should have done this sooner, I just didn't know that I could sell items to get to this point. So, what the mission? We want to make an auto feeder for the baby, and then we also want to make a carrying sack so that we can escape with the baby onto a boat. We killed General Bing in order to kind of steal the keys for the boat.
says, don't you? It's been too long since we've played it, hasn't it?
So we'll install the auto feeder. It won't help us much, I don't think, right now, but it wants us to do that, so I guess I will. Transport requires baby transport.
Golden slumbers fill your eyes.
So yes, I did have to do
Smiles
that
awake
quest to be able to
from
take
your
her.
eyes. Pretty, isn't it?
What mission are you on?
They made us memorize it at school. At the time, Mummy was far more interested in love poems. Poets ought to write some more sleep poems, don't you
Wait
think?
2 days for Lionel to make the thing. Well, that's fun. By the carry cot.
I should be teaching you things instead of telling you my troubles, shouldn't I? Who else do I have to talk to? And you never call me a stupid cow. Promise me you'll never talk about yourself the way Mummy does, okay?
Okay, let's go by the cot. And get out of here, hopefully. Because now that the doctors are breathing down our necks about our baby, we need to be away. It's too bad Arthur was such a douche and wouldn't help us. Not Joy Water. Eat a blue concurrent. You'll be fine. So, in Sally's version of the story, she actually tells Arthur about the baby. I don't think she did that in the version that Arthur told.
What's your fancy? Afternoon.
Oh, it's really cheap.
See you later.
There you go. Careful with your, chemicals.
What?
That you're carrying. In the bag.
Yes, of course. I'll be super careful.
Sweet. Let's go get Gwen. So I'm thinking this will probably be the end of Sally's storyline if we're escaping Wanting Walls with Gwen. And then we'll probably move on to the storyline that has Ollie as the main character. But I don't really understand Ollie, so there's that. He seems a bit strange.
I better not try to move her during the day.
Requires nighttime. Okay, so it's 8:30 a.m., so 12
Everyone wants to
hours.
stop and have a chat. I better not try to move her during the day.
It's 8:30 p.m. I can
Everyone
wait a
wants to
couple more
stop and have a
hours, I
chat.
guess.
You're tired, aren't you? Mummy's so tired you could cry, too. Did you know that? Why don't you close your lovely eyes? The girl needs her beauty sleep. Wouldn't you like to have some lovely dreams?
I didn't use
Mummy
a
couldn't
gun
really
at all
use
during my
lovely
entire
dreams.
playthrough with Arthur.
I really couldn't.
You and Gwen can finally escape the mainland. Are you ready? Once you pick her up, you are done with any other adventures in Wallington Wells. And until you get her to the boathouse, you won't be able to fight or even throw things. So yes, this is going to be the end of Sally's story. Which is exciting.
It's gonna be dark in here, darling. But when you come out, you'll be as safe as you can be. You're going to be as quiet as a mouse, aren't you? because you don't want Mummy and you to be torn to tiny little pieces. Just go to sleep for a little while. All right? Now all we have to do is travel safely across the entire city and not upset any doctors or any townsfolk carrying torches or pitchforks or plague victims. Oh, the stories you'll have when you grow up.
I did never really decide for sure who the father was. But given the game's lore, if I actually had to take a stab at who the father was, it would be Arthur's father. Because they talk about several times during Arthur's story, and then again in Sally's story, that basically Sally seduced Arthur's dad, or some form of that happened, and they ended up having intercourse together. So Arthur's father is likely the dad's father, and according to Sally, Arthur's father, if he is the person who is the baby's father, is a bit of a psychopath. Where am I going? Where am I going? Oh, I have to go all that way? That's gonna be a long ways.
You must take your joy immediately.
You go away. So that's my suspicion. I don't know if I'm right, but it's the closest thing I could get to. It wants me to go that way. This way's a different way. I better go the way it wants me to. I'm gonna do the unwise thing though and go on the outside of the city track. My controller died and that disconnects my headphones. That's unfortunate. Sorry about that. I've been a bit under the weather lately, so everything's not been running as smoothly as what I would like.
Never stop upon your way. Never trust a stranger friend. No one knows how you left. And your
So we have a book to repair the boat, we have the baby to get out of here, so the solid point is riding off into the sunset away from Wellington Wells. But since Arthur couldn't leave the past behind, in both ways, actually, Arthur couldn't leave the past behind with the whole Percival thing that went on, and or the thing that happened 14 years ago with Sally. He's gonna have to be on his own. We didn't actually see Ollie. Even when we went to the place where Ollie was in Arthur's story, we didn't see him. That place was overpopulated with wastrels. Ow. Oh, weird. I have the whole loving mother icon up, even though I'm carrying Gwen with me. That's very strange. So like I said, that's my best guess. I did say something about somebody else could possibly be the father during one of the other missions, but I really think it's Arthur's dad that's the father. Can only use items from menu. That's interesting. Me too, but we don't really know. It's interesting. Well, we know that Sally's mother poisoned their entire family. Except for her, which, they don't explain why it's not her either. Why they left her alive when her mother poisoned everybody. They just kind of bring up that it's a weird thing and that she doesn't know. So there are a lot of weird kind of things that are going on.
Lovely to see you, Miss Boyle.
Nice to see you, Miss Boyle.
One more time. I'm gonna end up with something.
So this may not go well, depending on... Because General Bing is dead, so I obviously can't just march to the front gate. Yeah, so I'll have to go all the way around. Oh, interesting. When General Bing died, they all turned to wastrels. Okay.
No one's here. Thank God. Let's get out of here, shall we, Gwen?
It won't go that smoothly. There's no way.
Shh. It's almost over.
Maybe it will? That'd be boring.
Let's just lower this into the water.
How? Oh, with this. Okay. Yep. I tried to enter some of the places made for Sally when I was in Arthur's storyline, and I was annoyed when I couldn't, and then I could with Sally, and I was even more annoyed. But I'll hold my thoughts, because this is going to be the ending cutscenes.
They won't anymore, will they? Make as much noise as you like.
She took...
Maybe I'm not such a rubbish mum after all. You'll never know how alone someone can be. You have me. I'll have you. You'd never guess I'm happy, would you? We're gonna have Such adventures. We'll be the two musketeers.
Sally Boyle. So yeah, it does. Jumps right into Allie. So, let's talk about that for a moment before I jump into Ollie's story. Sally left with her baby, threw her mask into the water. You shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you mad. But, left with the baby, threw her mask into the water. Where was she going? Like, what was the plan once she left Wellington Wells? Since she threw her mask into the water and she already wasn't taking joy, once she hits wherever else, is she gonna be still plagued with the pandemic of wastrels, downers, and joy takers? Did Arthur, at the end of Arthur's storyline, go after Percy, or did Arthur give up on Percy and decide that Percy would never forgive him for what happened? The Blackberry Joy. What happened? Anything to do with the Blackberry Joy? What happened with that scenario? In Arthur's story, they knew there were bad batches of joy and people who eventually couldn't take joy, and purposely just kind of let it go. What happened with that? There are a lot of, in every single ending, in every single storyline in this game, not wrapped up ends that kind of annoy me. But let's take a look at Ollie's intro. So, part 3, Ollie. I have a water meter right off the bat.
I wonder if little Artie got away all right. Wasn't that the caper? I thought he'd never cut the power. Well, I hope she likes it.
That wasn't very nice, what you did to Arthur.
What did you do while I was out?
Stuff.
Chanterelle? You're a master of conversation. Look what I got you in the warehouse.
Oh. She's so pretty.
So we know from the end of Arthur's story that the lady that is the mom, we'll say, or at least the person that Ollie wanted, died trying to escape while she was taking sunshine.
That's a fair bit of Christmas there, isn't it?
That's...
They're all quite mad, you know.
This is not how this happened.
Did you know the power switch was alarmed?
I think they want the Germans to come back. It's the shame of it, you see.
You bloody knew!
For heaven's sake, Artie. Times are hard, but you and I are neighbours from way back.
The tanks are hollow, Ollie.
What's that?
The tanks, they're made of papier-mâché.
Like we made at school.
We could have fought them. If they didn't really have tanks.
Did you know they were fake?
Of course not.
I wouldn't have had to light my way off that train.
I would have told the lads. We'd have risen up.
But, Ollie, you were the General Secretary.
I did.
You must have known.
Don't forget a thing like that.
I light my way off that train.
If we'd have known, we'd have risen up. We'd have had to.
I promised Percy I'd keep him safe.
We'd have saved you. And everyone else's kids.
Didn't you hear me? I have to go find him.
How? The bridge is crawling with policemen.
There's that thingamajig you told me about.
But I was going to use that.
You were going to leave me?
No, of course not. You're my daughter.
They'll never believe you're a bridge inspector.
You're right. You're always right. Take this to the Maidenholm Bridge and tell the bobbies you're there to fix the bridge works.
And from Maidenholm, I can get to Appleholm.
Oh, and say hello to Percy for me.
Well then. See you on the other side.
I don't see how you could have not known.
I couldn't have known about the tanks, Meg. I'd never have forgotten such a thing. I'll see the General. He'll tell you. He'll tell us I never knew. Margaret? He has to. Margaret?
Ah, for fuck's sake!
Someone's broken in. Look, down there. Wastrels. I think they're setting up some kind of bomb.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Let's talk about this for a moment. So, I saw this cutscene as Arthur, just like the cutscene with Sally and Arthur. And this cutscene from Arthur's perspective is very, very, very different. Ollie looks like a rambling lunatic when you first come across him. And there are a couple of things that are wrong with this. Margaret, or however the game would like to pronounce it in its accented tones, isn't here. She never was. Margaret, we know, is a full-grown woman now and dead at the end of Arthur's storyline inside of the mine. And I talked about this, or maybe even I didn't, that the drill that he set off that would have collapsed the mine, I feel like the ending part of Arthur's story with that going on was kind of unrealistic. I don't think that it quite would have went the way that it did, with the exploding mine and his glasses being knocked off, and his glasses not cracking or breaking or anything along the lines. He kind of walks out of there without any scuffs or bruises or anything, and I also talked about that I suspected that the policeman from Sally and Arthur's storyline, the one that has kind of a rounder face that was around for Sally's mom's genocide murder of her whole family, of everybody except for Sally, and for the horrific incident with Arcee and Percival on the train, will also come into effect somewhere inside of the third character's storyline, which now we know is Ollie's. So, if this all ties up the way that I want it to, we'll get probably a questionable ending for Ollie, but then it'll go back and hopefully wrap it all together with that either the three of them meet up wherever they ended up in escaping Wellington Wells, or at least we get some type of closure of knowing what happened after the endings that we have gotten so far, but I suspect that won't be the case. The other thing that I wanted to briefly talk about was, after the main game is over, I still do have 3 DLCs I'll be playing that are away from the main storylines. I'm not sure who we'll play as or what we'll be doing, but that's also a thing I'll be doing on the channel. I'm going to continue a bit longer streaming, but I wanted to give my thoughts on at least the end of Sally's storyline and the jumble of changing cutscenes from the different perspectives of the different characters. I want to play the cutscenes side by side, like Arthur's perspective for this one versus Ollie's perspective, or Sally's perspective versus Arthur's perspective when Sally is talking to Arthur. Anyway, sorry, I'm probably rambling at least a little bit. Victory meat, onion. Search the kettle. Branch. I have a certain amount of time. I have a timer counting down. Oh, well, that's F.
Yeah, Margaret. I wish I could have saved you.
Pick up the picture.
Yeah, Margaret.
I'm playing with that.
Sorry.
Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. I need to go down there and disarm a bomb. Evidently, I have 40 seconds to do it.
Eat a banger, you leaky scanner!
Please go this way. Get away from the bomb. How do I fix it? How do I fix it? Defuse? Shit. Please. Or I have 15 seconds to disarm a bomb. Move. Please swing. Please swing.
Well, I guess we'll meet in hell. What the hell are they getting explosives?
Yes. That was extremely lucky. Sweep for more bombs. Damn, this is gonna drive me nuts, though. This whole, like, switching between cutscenes type of thing that's happening here. Seeing what happened versus what Arthur or Sally saw. I don't have anything to heal with because it's so early on in the game, but I guess I could have gone back up and looked for some more things now. Damn.
I think they're setting up some kind of bomb.
They are. Things are seemingly becoming a lot more strict
I think we might need to get out of here.
Away and pile your
like the
heads,
time
you
base
witless
at least.
cocksplats.
Oh, it gave me a healing item. Okay. Excuse me. I'm trying to leave. Killing bombs. Lockpick. How do I get that way? Was I supposed to jump off from this? No, because I can't move. I think it wanted me to jump right there, but... This is gonna suck. Yeah, I can't move, so I don't know what it wanted me to do. This is gonna suck, because I'm gonna explode because I can't figure out how to get over there. Oh, I was supposed to go that way. Well, 2, 1, 0. What happens when I lose? Might as well find out now. Victory Memorial Camp Gazette. Transfer notice. Starkey to go on leave. Sergeant Oliver Starkey, a 3-time Army boxing champion, has been recommended for a combat decoration. Ollie always did like to mix it up, says a former colleague who declined to be named for the fear that Starkey might not actually have gone on holiday. Starkey penchant for pugilism had twice previously resulted in being stripped of his sergeant rank. However, those same talents helped him restore his rank afterwards. His decoration ceremony will take place when he returns from holiday. So he is a war veteran. That's kind of what I thought. But I wasn't sure. I didn't want to make any assumptions right away. Okay. Well, I need to go down. Not much is obvious. Oh, it gave me... It started the timer right away. No, I wanted to fall, thanks. Not all the way down. Damn it. It's fine.
You can't kill all.
Move. you made me mad.
You never liked me, did you?
I don't know. But I do know that I need to go back for the healing bomb, otherwise I'm gonna die. Can you not jump up there? It's like 2 feet. Please climb. Can you not climb at all? That's gonna make this difficult. Yeah, I thought I'd be able to jump back over to get the medical stuff. Yeah, I was gonna be done live streaming soon anyway. I just wanted to kind of get through the intro of this story.
Don't forget all your things on the ground floor. You don't want to leave them behind.
Better get everything I can scavenge out of there.
Careful, those people might still be here.
So you can climb. I think I'm done with this for now, though. I'll continue it in the next live stream. Thank you so much for watching if you did, and I'll see you next time. Later!